buddy Ben. I'm glad he's back.
Ben, we love you.
I don't.
And I love you too. You guys are all awesome.
Oh wait, oh wait.
know he's lying.
Deepest apologies. Now we're live. Greetings, everyone. This is. Yeah, I goofed up on the first take, but well, this isn't epic at all. In case you can tell, this is actually Master Menos. I'm hosting it. I'm hosting once again because Epic ended up being too busy editing the video for his good friend, and it was gonna take up most of his time. So I'm here instead. Now, everyone, let's introduce ourselves.
Hello, everyone. Suko here, and I hope you all will enjoy the show. I'd like to pass the mic to your lovable Hispanic.
Anyway, this
What?
is this is Nicole San Diego, yo lovable Hispanic. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? And of course, I'm gonna beat you up with the pillow, Sicko.
What I do?
And and someone who's not docked after all, Ben.
Hey everybody, it's Ben Baudelaire. Your eyes don't deceive you. Here I am. I'm back. I've still got my big books. Now y'all sit back and enjoy.
But it had a gun
Whoa,
over there.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. What
I
was
found
that?
I found that weird after Ben just said, like, I still got my big butts. I still hope you enjoy the show. That music just starts playing.
Nice. We're off to a very nice start
Got it.
here.
Superstar DC here, right here.
That was
DC,
well timed.
Are you at some party right now?
I don't think he has to
No.
disclose that information.
No.
Sounds like it. Well, anyway. Well, anyway, before we get to these topics, let's go with our sponsors. Starting with Inner Server. InnerServer.net. This is a standard web hosting website where you can host just for $5 a month. This includes many cloud apps, unlimited email accounts to it, some global content catching, and tons more are within.
And of course, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done here.
Okay. Of course, if you don't want to pay $5 a month for a website, I can give you one price for a website, and you will be stunned at the website I can do for you, with just one price.
How stunned.
So stunned you will have a heart attack.
Yikes. Extra yikes.
Oh,
But that must be very good.
Yep.
hypothetical, right?
Yeah, totally hypothetical.
Okay.
Our second sponsor is Razer. Razer happens to sell a ton of gaming merch, and including laptops, some mobile phones, and some mice, keyboards, and they also do some mouse pads, but the general kind and not the other kind. You can also get some software within Razor.com as well. Just tell them the Knights podcast sent you. And for our last sponsor, oh darn it. There. Our last sponsor is GetResponse. Which also helps out if you're marketing anything or if you're making any websites. You can sign up for the very low price of free. Now, anything else you guys want to talk about before we move on to the main topics?
I'm good.
No.
I'm satisfied.
Whoa, not even a small tad. Oh man. Alright. Instead of the usual pattern, the top stories will be by console.
Okay.
Will be by console and then anything silly going on.
Oh god, my contact then. Sorry.
In fact, before we get into the first bit of main news, let's go into some brief updates. First off, the 2 men of the hour, one leaving Nintendo, the other starting at Nintendo. First off, Reggie Fils-Aimé chronicles his farewell to Nintendo, including some funny gifts that he ends up getting, including the plastic butt to kick, a working Virtual Boy, and some more.
A working Virtual Boy.
Yeah. I wish him the best alongside the rest of us as well. Any thoughts on this and any further thoughts on him?
Rest in peace.
Youch, he's still alive, come on. How about you, Suko?
Like what you said, I wish him well, and I wish him the best in his future endeavors. I would like to see that Virtual Boy, though. I would like to see that.
Oh, it is pictured. Nice. But it's in the box. How about you, Benny?
I mean, what can I say? A good man did good works, so that, I'm sure, will equal a good future career.
Mm-hmm. And now moving on from the guy leaving to the new guy joining in. The nefarious Bowser. Oh wait, I mean Doug Bowser. He starts his
Wait,
first.
wait. Did you say Doug Bowser?
Yeah, Doug Bowser. That's the new president's name.
I need to see this.
Yeah, he began his first day on the job with some pretty funny shenanigans involving the plushie, as seen here.
Now I'm scared.
Did it involve capturing a princess?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find.
What? Okay. What?
I'm sure we're fine. No princesses haven't been reported missing as of yet.
Well, that's a first for Bowser.
I feel like Suko should be, I don't know, docked.
For what?
For what?
Dude, you making this weird. Like, bruh.
How is it weird? Bowser kidnapped princesses.
Yeah.
Not that. Dude, like, I'm thinking that this is going to be good, and then thinking like, it's going to be weird. I'm like, bruh, you're killing my vibe.
It actually happens every game.
But, well, not the kidnapping part, but dude, like, bruh, you killed my vibe.
Any thoughts on this starting with Ben?
Well, I'll start off by saying the guy obviously has like a lot of responsibilities ahead of him. He's got a lot of tough decisions to make, a lot of choices. It's him that's going to determine the future of Nintendo, where it's going. And I hope he does well at what he does. And I believe he will, until a guy named Mario comes along, or something.
Puns.
Oh, man.
Puns.
Why we love you, buddy.
How about you, Nicole?
Dude. No. Like, dude, I'm looking at photos of Doug Bowser. Like, dude, I'm kind of questioning it right now. I'm so questioning it. I'm questioning it, man.
Are you sure you didn't confuse him with the other Bowser?
I don't know. I'm just questioning it, man. That's all I can do.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. Dude, I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to be scared about this, bro. Like, no. But further, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like legit questioning this, bro. I'm questioning things, and I shouldn't be questioning things.
How about you, Suko?
I'm sure he'll do a fine job in running the company. I wish him well. I hope he makes the best decisions for everybody. That's about it.
Okay, I'm like looking up lyrics, and I'm kind of questioning it. I'm just like, why?
Lyrics to what?
I'll send a link. Dude, I'll send it. I'm just questioning things.
Oh, understood.
I like the Menos. Do you know the band's Starbomb?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I like legit thought you said something else for a second, and I was just like, no, I shouldn't be. I probably shouldn't say it on here because we got sponsors.
Oh yeah.
Wait. I like to give a shout out to Starbomb for their new album coming out. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, hold on. Where's my
There's
phone?
a legit song named Bowser by Young Thug. So
Wait,
check
what?
it out. Yeah, Young Thug legit made a song called Bowser.
Yes. Okay, my phone.
I'm pretty sure he made a reference to the video game in there somewhere.
But
yeah.
But let's all not right now and move on to someone that can challenge Bowser now.
I don't.
As of Smash Ultimate. Let's give a brief on the Joker update for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Joker and his Persona Arsene join in. Alongside a stage which is actually not that much of a spoiler, Mementos. It can also have appearances akin to the two previous Persona games, Persona 4 and Persona 3, depending on the music. There's also a bunch of me costumes, including the Tails and Knuckles, and the protagonists of Personas 3 and 4.
Wow, Agnes.
Also, the thing that got leaked, Stage Builder is also about. And you can also edit videos and post them in something, and post them in an app called Smash World, which also has a voice capability.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Some quick thoughts on all of this.
I don't have a Switch, so I can't really give my full opinion on this, but what did you say, World Builder?
Yeah, Stage Builder.
Okay, Stage Builder. All I can say is it sounds pretty cool. I wish I could play with you. It sounds creative.
Nicole, Nicole, how about you?
Okay, what happened? Oh, with Joker being a character and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually was just talking to one of my friends about this yesterday. I think it was. Yeah, cause he was telling me that he was actually interested in the game because of Joker. And some of my friends who I used to go to school with, because they were saying like Bowsette supposedly supposed to be in the game. I'm like, bruh, don't get me hyped up and then I get disappointed. Okay.
Well, outside of mods.
Outside of mods, it seems like a pretty cool game.
Somebody's having me echoed. Everyone mute themselves for a little bit. Okay, now unmute themselves. One by one. Let's do one by one. Suko. No, it's not him. Ben. No. Nicole. It's actually fixed. Oh, it's fixed.
No. Why are you yodeling?
Had to cook up a test quick.
Germans everywhere are very sad.
Deepest apologies. Let's move on. Apparently, there was also a bunch of shenanigans that came with the update. Starting with something that's not that known. Joker's final smash, which is the all-out attack, causing to crash some switches.
His attack was that ultimate, it actually crashed your system.
Yeah.
Show's over.
When the finisher says the show's over, it literally meant the show is over for there.
Oh my god.
That's in case you had not seen this final smash. Obviously not playing it because of both copyright and sponsors. Oh, almost forgot. The blood is replaced with sparkles. It's still a family show there.
Chai.
What are you guys' thoughts on that one?
I'm still on sparkles.
When you say his ultimate attack literally crushed it, I'm just thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds like a forbidden move you can do.
Benny, what are your thoughts?
Well, I actually have the Joker in my possession.
Oh god.
And I did actually manage to finish the match with his final smash. Thankfully, it did not crash my Switch. So I might be blessed and highly favored, or I have a really good Switch. One or the other.
Yeah, same here. I was using Joker since day 2, and I did not get the crash as of non-online. I'm actually able to go online for the Switch again, but I hadn't tested that yet. I'll have to test that after the Splatfest shenanigans, obviously. Speaking of which, there's a Splatfest currently in Splatoon 2 going on right about now, and it's Easter themed. Tortoise versus hare. But back on the main topic, I'm actually glad I didn't get this. Or first I would laugh, second I would be shocked. Anything else before we move?
Good thing I don't got a Switch that, won't crash. I don't need to have no system to crash.
Would you have a Switch? Would you own a Switch if you could?
If I could and had the Switch money, I sure would.
I would too.
If I had a Switch and someone crashed my Switch, you giving me money for it.
What's that? Your kid wants to come over and play my Switch? No thanks.
If your kid break it, you better take your kid home before I fight you and the child. So, yeah.
Exactly. Like, mommy, I want to play a video game. Your mommy better take you home.
Over my dead body.
Your mommy better take you home. You ain't touching anything I have.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of absolutely inappropriate things, about Stage Builder, it did not stop people from creating the totally lewd and totally crude and totally political stages for Smash Bros. And Nintendo's cracking down on them.
Well, of course they would. You gave people creativity.
Not scrolling down, obviously, because wow, there's some ratchetness that they did before it got cracked down.
Don't need to hear that noise.
I think they did. Didn't they do the same thing on Little Big Planet? Well, they didn't crack down on them, but I'm pretty sure they had those kind of stages.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure they had those kind of stages. But then again, upon playing the one Little Big Planet thing I had before my PSP got destroyed, I hadn't ran into any inappropriate ones. Smash Brothers this time, this is a completely different tale. And thankfully I hadn't run into this one, but if you do scroll down here, oh man. There's also a political one involving transsexual rights that keeps getting cracked down as well. So that's, although that isn't listed, that's actually listed in the comments instead.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that noise.
What do you think about these shenanigans? Starting with Benny.
Okay.
I mean, it's just the world we live in. Every time you turn around, you got somebody being offended by something. So what do? Restrict everything.
Everyone's ruining it for everybody.
There you go.
Yep.
Or just keeping it to the everyone 10 and up rating. No idea if they got that online. They probably have it, but I have no idea if they have that online features not rated thing, like the ESRB normally does.
I can't live in the world if it keeps. I can't live here if it keeps doing what it's doing.
Nicole, what about you?
No comment to do so.
Suko, what about you?
Everyone's getting offended by every little thing. Everyone wants to be sensitive. Everyone wants to ruin it for everyone else because they're assholes. They can't keep it in their pants. If you want to express yourself, that's fine, but make it private.
All I can say is stop getting in your feelings.
Yeah. Also, I accidentally shut my OBS, but well, I recommend it. It's a pretty good program. But let's all not right now. Wonder why?
Why?
Okay.
We're about to move to the dumbest Smash news here. Somehow even dumber than the last thing.
Kanye West is in Smash?
Thankfully not.
Damn it. His ultimate attack. You ain't got the answers!
No. Although it is music involved.
Music, you say?
Yes, it's music involved.
Ooh.
Let me have it.
One of the tracks that Mementos has happens to be the opening theme for Persona 5, which is Wake Up, Get Out There. Kotaku UK happened to have published a hit piece, and it ended up backfiring on them. Why it backfired on them? Because in that hit piece, it said they misheard it instead of retorted or retort, which what the lyrics actually said. They thought retort was retarded or retarded.
You have the lyrics right here. You're listening too hard.
Yeah.
They legit
thought the lyrics said retarded, and they made us think about it.
Oh, that's.
I should probably retreat from this topic. I should probably retreat on that.
Thankfully, the comments and literally everyone else called Kotaku UK out on it.
And guess what he said? Like, I don't have to listen to the fans. I have money.
They're even accused of racism. They're also accused of racism against Asians due to some speech impedation in Japanese with the letter L and the letter R sounding too similar.
So, oh my, okay.
Thankfully, Kotaku apologized, and now they're throwing the person that actually made it under the bus.
I wouldn't do it. I would look at them crazy. Like, I'm not apologizing for you listening too hard.
So, Nicole's sending this out. Suko, any further thoughts?
I want to say something, but I can't, so no.
Ben, how about you?
I just gotta say, like, when they were recording and listening to the lyrics of this video, how embarrassing it must have been for them to, like, it turn out that it's, like, one of those lyrics for a song videos, but, like, you know how they have those and then they, like, misspell a word somewhere? That's what this is the equivalent of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get butt hurt because you misheard a word? That's a personal issue.
Yeah. Yeah. And now I'm getting reminded of another song, literally named "Let's Get Retarded," but it actually got replaced with "Let's Get Started."
Oh, yeah,
the radio version is "Let's Get Started." The real version was "Let's Get Retarded." It's obvious. Yeah. It's obvious why that was changed. And now I'm too tempted to name this podcast "Let's Get Retorted."
Please don't.
It actually depends on what happens here, but okay. Now, let's move on to the PlayStation news, which which is pretty huge. Pretty huge, but for all the wrong reasons. Now,
when we have huge news, you have to say it like Trump does. So we have huge Sony news.
As your sister, don't mention Trump to me.
Now, before the top story, here's the story that got overshadowed. The PS5. No, not him. The PS5. More info about the PS5. In fact, it's basically announced. The PS5, they have the release date, the specs, and pretty much what's going on. It's rumored to be 500. I think it's either hard rumored or proven to be $500. No idea. However, and there's obviously no announcements for any games yet. Most likely until E3. But as of the specs, it is claimed to contain backwards compatibility. You're also able to change your PSN ID outright.
Oh, I heard about that. If you change your ID, it messes with your saves data on your PS3.
Oh, hadn't heard of that.
Yes.
One.
Yeah. So if you change your ID on your PS4 and then you go back and play your PS3, it's not going to be able to. It's going to be all confused and stuff, and your data is going to get messed up and corrupted.
Yikes!
Well, for anyone that changes your PSN name, good luck.
Yeah.
But
I suggest doing it sooner rather than later if you actually want to change it. But just be mindful of your data.
Yeah, I was ready to change it until I saw that video. I'm like, what? Like, oh, never mind. I'm good.
Youch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a price on that PS5, but you said 500, and that was pretty much the same price I pretty much saw somewhere online about it, and I'm like, yeah, how about I wait until I start my job and start saving up for that after I get an apartment.
Okay. Also, obviously, nothing really true about the release date as of yet, but it's estimated to be either 2020 or 2021. What do you guys think about that one?
Ooh.
Just give me a date.
I won't give my. I'll wait till it comes out. Just like Nicole said, give me a date.
Before I move on to the actually top news, Benny, what are your thoughts?
I'm pretty much the same as everybody else. Give me a date and I might consider getting it.
The Predator.
Yeah, but also I'm gonna need to know what games we're gonna be having on the PS5 too. So, y'all.
I hope they're good. And I hope it's good, and this whole mess is Sony is hopefully blown over by then.
Sony, I love you, and please sponsor us. But give me some games. Give me something to work with.
Yeah, they ain't gonna sponsor us. Especially after what's to come.
Give us something to work with.
I honestly don't want to be sponsored by them unless they start behaving.
Well, I doubt they'll behave unless they decide to move out of California and back pretty much anywhere else. Anywhere else that isn't affected by California shenanigans.
If I had
I just want free games.
If I had the money, I would pay for your plane ticket. Go back to Japan and make everything how it was.
Yeah. But it's beyond repair as of this point. In fact, it's gotten so bad that this news overshadowed the PS5's announcement. Sony, aka Soyny, says PS4 censorship was to protect young people, and the Japanese devs also admitted and acknowledged that censoring games happens to be very costly for them.
Mother effer, I'm 22. I don't need your protection.
None of us need it. That's supposed to be the ESRB's or any other rating system's job.
Go protect your young kids, your children. The children need it. I'm an adult. I'm free to do what I want if I paid for it.
Instead, they happen to be a completely different hurdle now. In fact,
that's it. Ben, can you fix it? Ben?
Yo.
Can you fix the problem? Throw some money at it.
I got to just give me 7 business days. I have it taken care of.
All right, then. Prepare, Sony.
Yeah.
Ben never runs out of money for some reason.
Yeah. In fact, alongside confirming all of the censorship shenanigans that have been happening over the past years, starting from the Omega Labyrinth Z fiasco onward, to make this brief, they basically decided to do it under two main reasons. They were afraid of the hashtag *MeToo movement, which ended up becoming a demonic witch hunt, and they're also were concerned of seeing fully uncensored content from streamers of other versions of the games, including sites like YouTube Gaming and Twitch.
I paid for it. I want what I'm promised.
Yes, they seriously said that. I have quote highlighted here, and these are the two main, and that's seriously their two main reasons.
If kids are finding a way to get out of this, don't you check their parents. Parents don't want to raise them.
Yeah. So it's a completely different hurdle now, and it's not just affecting the Japanese games. It also affects AAA games, since they weren't afraid to alter Devil May Cry 5.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And to briefly update on that one, they did Capcom did have the North American version decensored, but as of Europe's is still censored.
Oh.
Whoever did that creepy pedal laugh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to question our friendship.
That was Suko.
What, French people laugh like that?
Dude, what you doing it? You sound like a freaking pedo.
How do you know what a pedo sounds like?
And
Dude,
Now I'm questioning the friendship.
I hang out with crazy people.
now this actually confirms all my previous thoughts on Soyny from this point forward. I'm actually gonna stop messing with them right here. I don't care how good the PS5 looks anymore. If they're gonna keep dealing with this bull crap, I'm not going any further. Most of a lot of people already aren't going any further, including especially from the Omega Labyrinth C and Senran Kagura situations coming forward. All this is gonna do is hurt Soyny's sales completely, and from my perspective, it's only gonna get worse from this point forward.
Sony doesn't know what they're doing.
Now, Suko, any further thoughts on this? Your full thoughts on this, in fact.
Sony doesn't know what they're doing. Get your shit together, please. And basically what you're saying, if this continues, I will not be purchasing a PS5, and just I really won't have anything to do with them until till everything gets fixed.
It may be beyond repair at this point, though.
Well, I'm just not buying a PS5.
How about you, Nicole?
Sony, I love you. I really, really do. But just please don't disappoint me.
So you're still not fully disappointed in them yet? Even though they use the Mawama Matrolans stuff. Nothing else?
Nah, that's about it.
Alright, Benny, give us your full thoughts.
Look, Sony, I just bought one of your PS4s recently. This is my first step into your world. You're kind of making me question my decisions.
PS4 is fine. PS4 is still fine, somewhat.
Wait, no, the console ain't that fine. A console ain't that fine. Literally last week, a game's name got partly censored. It was Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter with the Schoolgirl part being censored.
Wow.
Totally hurts. Alright, anything else on this act of treason?
Nope.
Alright, speaking of people being tried for treason, just a small moment. Darn it. There. This is also a Dead or Alive Sits update.
Hey.
After all the crap he pulled, Yohei Shimbori is stepping down as a director, but he'll stay on the series as a producer instead. So he won't be controlling everything fully, instead a new director will. This is as a result of the poor. This is as of the result of the poor performance that They're Alive sits happens to end up having.
There's nothing wrong. I don't. What's wrong with Dead or Alive? What's wrong with Dead or Alive now? No one's ever satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah. To recap it, he was toning stuff down and basically tried to appeal to Evo and other streaming areas.
Tone it down for who?
While trying to be a serious fighter and failing at it, especially when their rep was already set. They're already set as one of those booby games that they weren't. It was not going. None of what Shimboi was doing was going to fix anything. So instead, not only that, the toning down the fiasco, they also ended up with some major overpricing fiascos, including the main game combined with a DLC pass, which is over $100, or about $100.
Wait, what? $100?
Yeah. The first DLC Fighters Pass for Dead or Alive 6 is about $100.
Pray tell, if we spend this fortunate $100, what do we get in return?
Just 2 fighters and a bunch of costumes, from what I've heard.
Motherfucker, I will bitch slap you in the face to ask me for $100 goddamn dollars. Give me two $5.99 characters, and what else? What else besides the 2 characters?
Yeah, nothing else from what I've heard.
I'm not spending $100 for $10 characters.
It would be a far more backlash if it was $500. Wow. Angry Joe did a video about this. Guess how much all the DLC in Dead or Alive 5 cost altogether? Over $1,000.
Yes.
No.
Over $1,000 worth of costumes.
As much as I'd like to play Dead or Alive 5, I'm only going to get some of it. Definitely not all of it. That's overkill.
Honestly, Dead or Alive 5, I can admit it's an awesome game, but I'm not paying that much for no goddamn costumes.
There's some booty butt cheeks like right here. Now, any further thoughts, Nicole?
I am not paying no $1,000 for no costumes. That is my comment.
What about your thoughts on Dead or Alive 6?
If honestly, give me some people that actually played the game. Give me a little something on the game, because I've been debating get the game for like forever. So
well, I can give you a little something like what are you looking for specifically, or you just want to hear my?
I want to know how good the game is.
It is. I'll say it's more entertaining than Dead or Alive 5. They've improved on a lot of things. Basically, I can't really explain it to you. You just gotta play. But I will say it's a little bit better than Dead or Alive 5. I'll say that.
Okay.
All right. Any further thoughts on Shimboi being demoted, Suko? You're crying for him here?
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm fake crying.
Dear Madoka. Benny, what are your thoughts on this whole thing?
Alright, well, I can't say much for Dead or Alive since I've never actually played it. I kind of want to, though. But as for this DLC being $1,000, I'm just gonna say no and call it a day.
All the DLC told together is over $1,000. But yeah.
Yeah, that's all the DLC together for Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive
Yeah.
6 is mostly just wonky. They did have stuff toned down, and their first pack is just a bit. It's just under $100.
They're trying to overcharge for $5.99 for $10 characters. They're overcharging for $10 characters.
And costumes.
Yeah, right.
Like, would you like to spend $100 to get these 2 DLC characters early?
Do you want to end up giving me $100? Then I can get them for free.
I asked Tecmo. I want to stop the person whose idea was this.
I think it was. Yeah, the whole idea was Shimbodi's.
And hey, guess what? You ever been on a witch hunt?
Thankfully not. No, thankfully not.
Let's go throw one for that guy that's trying to overcharge for $10.
Yeah, my bet is people are already on that, thankfully.
Burn the witch! Okay.
We have nothing on the Xbox side, but we have a bunch on the PC/miscellaneous side.
I don't have a PC, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Starting with the Steam game of the week that not only does have a decensor patch, but to many it also serves it. They're also replacing it they're also replacing Dead or Alive 6 for it. That game is called Fight Angel.
Fight.
Yeah.
Angel. I think I've played that. No, wait.
It's under the beta testing stage. It's under the early access stage, and there's an uncensored patch available for download for Steam users. It's basically it's basically a fan service game where you're actually able to customize your fighters.
Oh, I already have that. It's called Rumble Roses. Because I can.
Oh, nice. I've been wanting to try this. I've actually wanted to try this, so I will somehow down the line. Hopefully hopefully the gameplay will be fun, and hopefully I get to mess with, and hopefully all my creating will be very fun. Now, any thoughts on this, starting with Nicole?
Okay, I'm like completely lost.
Steam is getting a new fighting game about what'd you say? Getting a new fighting game called Fight Angels, and it also comes with an uncensored pack.
Is it a good game?
From what I've heard, it has a lot of positive reviews.
Of course, it does.
Yeah, like early Dead or Alive, it also has a ton of fan service.
So there's Dead or Alive 6.
Definitely ain't sits at all. Suko, any further thoughts on this?
No, not for me. I will say this about Dead or Alive 6 and their fan service. They thought they were slick by giving a female character breakdancing moves. Thought you were slick. I see what you're doing.
I say I'd be okay with it.
I'm actually okay with it.
I mean, I'm okay with it too. I'm just saying you thought you were slick.
It was done with Lucky Chloe. Of course, people would be okay with whoever was doing that.
Wait, well, Lucky Chloe.
Yeah, and Lucky Chloe's from Tekken 7.
I knew she was here. Oh, snap. So Tekken literally let Dead or Alive borrow a character.
No. No, she's original.
No,
Chloe's Tekken original.
And why does Dead or Alive have her?
Wait, they don't have her.
No, okay, now I'm lost. I thought you said Dead or Alive 6 had her.
No, they don't have Chloe at all.
Okay, wait. Okay, now, okay. I think you were just making a comparison.
Yeah, I was making a comparison to
okay,
Chloe and whoever you were talking about.
That's my fault then.
In fact, it's my fault for not asking who the other breakdancer was.
Dude, I don't have the game. I just have a demo version.
Who was the other breakdancer?
Some schoolgirl with orange hair or red hair. I'll look it up for you after the podcast.
Oh yeah, if this is about the only looking girl, she's from a completely different game altogether. She's from Extreme 3. She's from Extreme 3 Venus Vacation from memory.
We don't talk about Dead or Alive Extreme 3. That never happened.
That would be interesting.
I'm not taking okay, we're no longer friends. I don't care. I'm not losing my job because of you.
In fact... No, wait, that would take too long. No, wait, that would take too long at this point. Let's move on to some more news, which is pretty dumb.
Define dumb.
Well, it's either dumb or crass, but mostly dumb.
Okay, they can work with that.
Oh no, wait, we can't deal with the totally dumb news yet, because instead we'll have to get into some pretty sad news first.
Sad news? Oh no.
Yeah. The Australian branch of Game Informer is being closed down due to GameStop cuts. For those that don't know, it happens to be a digital and physical video game magazine. And it was also promoted by GameStop themselves. However, they decided to end plans to sell it starting from back this January.
Okay, wait, what?
And however, for Australia, they'll be using the United States version of Game Informer instead.
That.
No idea if that. So far, that the U.S. version is not being affected. However, this may end up being an event yet to come. Now, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Starting with Benny.
Well, it's always sad when some branch of the gaming or something that's decently good at gaming closes down. I kind of feel bad for them to have to have our version of things instead of their own. That's like going into a store and like looking for a Hershey's bar, but all you've got is like Great Value or something. I just don't think it's gonna go over very well, obviously.
How about you, Nicole?
Honestly, I used to read up on their website and gaming magazines, dude. But like you know, if they're going, if they're going down there, I mean, going in that route, I mean, really.
Suko.
It's always, I feel bad because there's a lot of people like out of a job now. Just like I wish them the best. And you said it closed down because of GameStop sales.
Yeah, in wake of GameStop sales.
GameStop step your game up. Do something.
And you see why people kind of like, gradually, not going to GameStop for certain stuff, other than video games and, stuff like that.
I don't go to GameStop unless it's like a classic type game, and I just hope they have it. If they don't, I gotta go somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I finally found that it's Dream Venus Vacation character we were talking about earlier.
Oh,
1,000-year-old Kana. That's displayed here.
I don't.
Wait, were you actually thinking about her, Suko, or was that something completely different?
I was gonna look it up after the podcast, but what was the name?
Kana.
That Kana.
It's Dream Venus Vacation Kana.
You mean Dead or Alive?
Yes.
Okay.
I have her on display right now.
I can't see it, so.
Thought you were also watching the stream. Ah, well.
You want me to watch the stream?
Yeah, but on mute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
some of us have been doing that.
Oh, you didn't ask me to, so I wasn't.
Yeah. That's actually why I posted the link.
My
I posted
bad.
the link to Skype.
I was watching it a little bit, but everything seemed fine, so I stopped.
Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I was trying to say, for the whole Game Informer thing, it sucks, but they started having limited quantity of things, because when I was trying to pick up Super Dragon Ball Heroes, when I was trying to pick up Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the guy told me he only had like 2 copies, but then I ran to Walmart, and Walmart had pretty much all the copies. So, yeah, they're starting to have not just limited quantities on games, but I can see that them cutting a lot because they're having a huge loss gains in, I would like to say, financial. Yeah, and financial-wise. So, I wouldn't say it's time for them to step the game up. I'm saying they need to probably do something to help their financial gain, or they're going to, pretty much have to close down because, too much greater financial losses.
Any further news on what we just passed through DC?
Nope.
Or any further news on anything we passed since you showed up?
Not really, because I don't know what y'all was talking about, because my phone pretty much died, and I'm now switching to my my computer. Sorry if you hear any noise. Where there's some stuff going on, some recording session going on in the background. But no, not really, unless you get me caught up with all the other news that you have.
Oh yeah. To briefly cover it so far, we already covered the Joker shenanigans, including some stage builder crap going on with people sending appropriate stuff, and the one other main thing is Soyny confirming their censorship shenanigans. And with the main two reasons being both the hashtag #MeTooWitchHunt and other streamers streaming various stuff that isn't censored in other versions.
All right. For first off, with the Joker thing, I have Joker, and Joker's not that overpowered. I don't know what people telling he is overpowered or he's not, but he is not overpowered. But with the other stuff, Sony, you're a piece of shit. And lastly, Nintendo kind of saw this coming from the whole Wii U universe shenanigans. Yeah, the Miiverse from the Wii U. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I should have saw that coming.
Menos, who is this character you were talking about? You said Kana with a K?
Yeah.
Kana.
Yeah. She was.
I don't see this character.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I'm back. But yeah, that's how I feel like about the whole deal. I don't know why. Sony is being a jackass right now because pretty much they think that nobody's paying attention to them. So that's why. Yeah, so that's why that's happening.
It sounds very needy.
It does sound very needy, but the only reason why they're doing that is because they're thinking that nobody's looking at them right now. Because pretty much we're about to focus on a whole nother console generation, and that's the whole reason why that they're getting away with a lot more than we a lot more anticipate or tolerate. And I do really realize that they need to stop with this fakeness and go back to they used to be, and quit being this fake ass company or this shrill ass company that only cares about money and stuff. Because they know they're with the gamer. I don't know why they're doing this anti-consumer bullshit, but it's gonna bite them in the ass. Trust me. Just give them that.
They kind of sound butthurt, kinda.
Yeah, I think it is gonna bite them. Yeah, I think it is gonna bite them pretty hard. Oh, and Kana's name is Kanna.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm playing Legend of Zelda 4 for the background. Sorry if my TV's so loud.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now,
Link, what are your thoughts on this topic?
Now, back on to a brief update involving one of the games that ended up falling alongside the Steam's waifu holocaust.
Did he just say waifu holocaust?
Yeah. People are seriously calling it that.
Hello
Goodbye was originally... The game Hello Goodbye is one of the visual novels that was originally cut down by Steam due to their taste policing, even though that was only for the all ages version. However, Hello Goodbye has made a return to Steam with an off-site patch involving the fully uncensored version, which is 18+.
Should I be worried?
Maybe.
Depends on the version. If you just stick to the Steam version, you shouldn't have to worry.
It depends on the person.
It really does depend on the person.
It says Steam Holocaust. I'm surprised with that. It's something I expected of them to doing. somebody else can talk.
It's also now open. It's also now open at other stores, including Nutaku Manga Gamer and something called Nekonyan Soft Shop.
No idea what the hell that is.
Did you just say Nekonyan?
Yes.
Nekonan.
What I'm reading seriously says that.
I thought it was pronounced Nico.
It was pronounced Neko.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I'm wondering if I should be questioning it or not, and if I should be worried.
I feel very worried about this waifu holocaust. I am very concerned.
You concerned, dude? I'm worried about my safety.
Yeah. That was actually the one game that somehow survived it. Unlike literally a lot of other games.
I don't think they should be saying waifu holocaust. I don't think it's that big a deal, is it?
Yeah, it was that big a deal according to Steam users.
Well, okay, for gamers, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For waifu holocaust, like I said, well, I said that earlier, but I'm gonna say this. I don't want to say I want them to stop and temper on their creative freedom. I do think that it should create a platform, like there should be a platform for them. I do think that there should be a platform for anything, for anybody needs. If that is their shtick, then they can just go with it. Like, that is your shtick, just go with it. And I really do think it's bad for them to just kick out simulators or kick out stuff like that. But can't really do much because it is their website and stuff like that. But I really do think that somebody should like create a platform for that. Like this, like like the business market said, if there's always a platform, well, if there's always a demand for it, then I think somebody should supply it. You know. I got frosting on my nose now. Oh no!
Yikes.
Oh no! It's dripping. It's dripping. Oh god.
Okay.
Benny, what are your thoughts on this?
Actually, I gotta say, I gotta get off now since I had to get up in the morning.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh man! Right when the fun dumb parts were beginning.
But it is like 12 a.m. If you gotta work like at 9 in the morning, I do feel you, man. You have a good night. Well, no, say your outro and then you can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Your outro, please. Your outro, Ben.
Well, this has been Ben Baudelaire. I hope you enjoyed. I sure enjoyed you guys, and I'll see you guys next time when I don't have to get up so early.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. I'll see you later, Ben.
We love you, Ben.
And I love you too, Nicole. Happy Easter, my bros and my sis, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Bring me back next week. He knows. He knows.
Yeah. Alright, now. Onward to the dumb parts in the news, starting with this one.
Man, this is a good ass Frosty.
DC.
There's a oh. Wait, is it chocolate vanilla half and half, or does it look like it came out of space?
Oh shit! You say, oh shit! I didn't know we can get half. No, it's vanilla. It's vanilla.
Oh, understood. Epic would have made quite a funny story here. He had a story involving the one Frosty that looked like it came out of outer space. It was that black.
I know. He told me it. I was just like, yeah, that could happen.
We'll have to share that another day, since I don't remember it fully.
He went to Wendy's one time. He ordered he ordered like an extra small Frosty, one of those free ones. And he said when they was making it in the machine, then instead of I think it was chocolate. No. I think it was older vanilla. Instead of like vanilla came out, it just came out all black and all.
I would have left after that.
And Epic said like, ew, like it made him lose his appetite, so he had to like bottle up and bounce. Like, hey man, you keep that.
I'm questioning Wendy's. Yeah. Like, what's up with your machine, man?
Also remember, he approached this to one of the managers. He also said ew, and then reactively threw the frosty back, causing a spill. And
I think that's a bit overreacting, to be honest. And you didn't need to get somebody fired over that. I'm just saying.
And I think he either discounted the rest of his meal, or he gave him a meal for free. I have no idea how that ended, but we'll have to reconfirm this with Epic while on the air for another day.
All right.
Now, let's go back to business. There is some serious backlash over Riot Games' new logo. Apparently, it's gotten so bad that some people are either sending death threats to them or something else.
I don't think it calls for death threats. That's going overboard.
Yeah.
I really would like to check this logo out if I can, but I can't because my phone is dead. It is cadaverific.
What's the name of the logo? What's the name or whatever?
Riot Games.
You said Rat Kings?
Riot. Yeah, Riot Games.
The people.
Riot.
Yeah,
oh, Riot.
Riot. People make League.
Also, it made it bad enough so that a top player would think that League of Legends might end up dying because of it.
League of Legends never gonna die. League of Legends is never gonna fucking die.
I still want to play. It's just that I've like how League of Legends is like set up with that huge overview of the whole. I can't. That's not gonna work for me.
Nope, I do not want to play League. Actually, no, I played League a couple times. Not good at it. Fucking trash. Terrible. Absolutely bizarre. I'm everything bad out the books. And I'm not gonna play League anymore. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna stress myself. I'm just not gonna do it. No. Nope.
It kind of sounds like a stress to play.
Please plug for the love of God. Do not set on fire. If you set on fire, I'm out.
Let's set one on fire.
And it's just my plug, and I'm hearing electricity sparks from it, and I'm just like, oh God, and I set on fire.
Yeah, please be careful about that. Nicole, what are your thoughts?
No comment to make it, sir.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Today's going to be a chill-ass Saturday. We're going to be playing some smooth jazz in the background. Yeah, everybody.
Offense.
Just sit back and relax, man, as we go over these topics.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what's offensive. Like, oh my God.
I don't know. Like I said, my phone's charging. I'm hoping it's done charging, and I'll just take a look at it real quick. And that's where I can get a comment.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I just need to look at it. If you talk about Riot's new logo, I honestly do think that I need to take a look at it before I get final judgment. But it's what I think it is. It might be just people are just overreacting.
You know how sensitive the world is today.
Sensitive? Did you just say sensitive? Bro, everybody's gonna get on you on being because you just called them sensitive.
I dare you.
How dare you call them sensitive? How dare you hurt their feelings? You know what? My feelings are hurt every day when I wake up. When I wake up and look in the mirror, my feelings are hurt. If I have to deal with that, so do you.
Fifi, Wan Wan, and Riri is what some of those guys run nowadays. Run on nowadays.
Hey, Suko just call people sensitive. Like, well, I'm sensitive too, but I don't let it mess up people's lives.
Yeesh. Speaking of messed up lives, this is pretty much the dumbest topic. This is the dumbest topic of the night, and also one of the more pretty sensitive ones too.
They said
new developer logo.
There was an Apex.
They said the logo is sexist.
How? I'm looking at it right now. At most, it just looks like a ripoff of a PewDiePie's logo. To be honest,
that's what I was thinking too.
Brofist, bro, come on, man.
Is this because some girls don't bro fist? I mean, some do.
It's what I think it is. I think people are just too sensitive nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a
Speaking
bro
of
fist.
sensitivity, we're moving on to the dumbest topic of the night. Apparently, there was an Apex Legends cosplayer that had to use some spray paint in order to look like one of the characters' lifeline. However, she ended up being banned from Twitch because of blackface. This was because the Apex character at hand happened to have been black, and she appears white even though she's from somewhere that isn't America.
Lithuanian, I think.
Oh, Lithuania.
I think Lithuania. I'm not too sure. Pretty much. Sorry, I was real quick. Pretty much. I think another YouTuber. When I was looking at him, he pretty much talked about this. What happened pretty much is what James said. A cosplayer or a girl who wanted to cosplay Lifeline on Apex, pretty much suggested this. She did not know what blackface was, and just because of that, they suspended her accounts for like a month, for 3 days. And everybody's like, well, at least it's 30 days she'll come back, but that's not the point. The point of it all is like not everybody knows the rules and terms of service because either we don't look at it or it's not really talked about as much. But she didn't know. Like nobody looked into it and talked about it with her, or even like let her know or give her a warning or anything like that, or even just like pretty much contact her and be like, hey, you know what you did? You didn't do this. Like talked about it before banning the account. They just swiftly banned her account, and I'm just like, that is bad. I think you really should just look into what happened, the problem, before just strictly banning somebody. And that is the problem.
That's just what you said. She's probably Lithuanian. You said she's Lithuanian.
I think she's Lithuanian. I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure they don't have blackface in Lithuania. In how do you pronounce Lithuania?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
in fact,
like she didn't know if it even existed.
Exactly.
Most likely because they don't seem to have that history. Most other countries actually hadn't dealt with blackface or any of that sort, with the exception of America.
Fuck yeah.
They don't need to. That's Lithuania. This is America. Blackface didn't. That's Lithuania. She just didn't know about it. Just tell her about it, and she won't do it again or whatever. No need to overreact to it.
The thing was they didn't permanently ban her. They just banned her for a month. But that's the thing. They swiftly did it and didn't tell her about it. Or even contact her or looked into the problem. She didn't know what it was. Even afterwards, she responded that she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know that was a bad thing. And this misinformation, like, it could have been resolved if they just talked to her about it, like, right afterwards, instead of just swiftly banning her.
They don't want to talk to. They don't want to talk to people about it. Be like, oh, she did this, like banned.
That's probably a little bit of the problem. What's wrong with social media now these days? Everybody's swiftly to jump on the bandwagon and jump on the hate train instead of just looking deeper into it.
At least they didn't start like calling her racist or whatever. At least they didn't start doing that.
The fact of the matter is, she didn't. The fact of the matter of all this is, she didn't know what it was, what was going on. All she knew was she was just trying to cosplay, try to do something very innocent. Well, I don't know her state of mind. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm just gonna play like maybe from her viewpoint. Maybe she was just trying to cosplay just the sake of, hey, I look like this character, and yeah, this. I'm just trying to have fun with it, and it just turned wrong because she didn't know about it. That's it.
Yeah, basically it's just a girl wanting to dress up like one of her. I'm assuming one of her favorite characters. That's basically it.
That or she's her main.
I'm just wondering, would a guy get banned if he cosplays? Imagine that.
Great question.
Yikes.
But I realized why people are being offended by Riot's Games logo.
Why?
It looks like they're about to. It looks like it's about to punch them in the face if they don't buy.
Ah! Yikes. Oh man. Well,
What?
speaking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do this right now. Wait, was there any Xbox news at all that was around? Just
No,
double checking.
you said we didn't have any. I don't have it. DC, you got anything?
You asking me about Xbox news? My God, the only Xbox thing I heard is they had their inside Xbox. They just talked about a couple things. Nothing really extravagant. The other thing they kind of released, like stuff we released, and people are kind of hating on, is that all digital Xbox. The thing is overpriced and it looks like a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, they had an S all digital thing.
Yes, it's just all digital. There's no disk drive, and I hate it because I actually support physical media. I like having a good case. I like taking my game out and putting it in my console and letting it start. Because I'm used to that generation of doing that.
In fact, I just found it. The Xbox One S, the S All Digital Edition, aka the SAD, which actually is being sad.
Oh, DC, did you hear about that PlayStation 4 thing? If you change your gamer tag, it messes with your old consoles.
Nope, because I haven't even changed my gamer tag yet. I haven't really been on my PlayStation 4 like that, but I need to.
Yeah, but if you heard, but I saw a video. If you change your gamer tag on PS4 and you have a PS3, it's gonna mess with your data on PS3 or PS Vita.
Well, good thing I don't have a fucking PS3 or Vita.
Mess with us and erase it.
I should cry for not having a PS Vita.
Yeah, I was ready to change it till I saw that video. Like, nope, I'm good. I don't need. I'm fine.
Well, I don't have a PS Vita. I used to have a PSP, but I don't anymore. Yeah. So I can safely change mine. It won't be a big difference. I can actually change it to my actual gamer tag, Superstar DC. Funny how that happened.
Coming soon.
Any further thoughts on the Xbox, on that all digital Xbox One?
I think it's bullshit.
It's overpriced. They're charging, I think, $250 for it. Yeah, that man, that shit is overpriced. It should have either been $200 or $100.
Nicole, any thoughts on it at all?
Well, like I said, they're overpricing everything. But I mean,
Okay, Nicole, I have a question.
Ask away.
What are your thoughts on digital media compared to physical media in games? Would you rather have digital or physical?
Physical.
Thank you.
I prefer physical because it's like if you have digital and, well, hypothetically speaking, if you have digital and your game system just so happened to crash or whatever the case may be, you probably won't get none of that back from that system, and you'll have to buy a whole new system and have to try and get everything that you've had back Unless you just so happen to have a hard drive for it, but you also will have to make sure that your hard drive hasn't crashed either with the system.
Or have it cloud saved.
Yeah, and plus digital media or like this or storage or cloud drive, they can get corrupted. So
that's basically what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a 1 terabyte hard drive I use for my PS4. So, like, if my PS4 were to crash, I would most likely have my games or whatever games I've bought that are digital. I most likely have it on my hard drive as long as it hasn't been, as long as my hard drive hasn't crashed. I will probably be able to try and get me another PS4, so log back into my system. With my PSN and be able to try and restore whatever games I have on my hard drive on my PS4.
90s kids rule.
Oh yeah. Speaking of losing access to digital stuff, we got some breaking news and it says Soyny involved. Yeah. Because someone ended up actually somehow breaking Soyny's hate speech policy. They had all their digital games, they lost access to all their digital games.
That's not.
You said Sweeney's? What?
Sony.
Oh, Sony. Well, just say Sony because I'm just like I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been naming them Soyny all night because of the censorship shenanigans, but now this is just digging the hole even further because they just had someone lose access to their digital games for violating their hate speech policy.
That's not. I don't think that's fair.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens. I was about to say that's what happens when you have a PS4, but no, that's what happens when all your games are digital instead of physical.
But still, though, that person paid for them, so I think it's it's still their property. I still feel that. I feel like that. It's like they paid for it digitally. It's on their system that they paid for, but Sony just jumped in and blocked all their digital content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
although it is business. Oh wait, Nicole, please finish.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm still mad at Sony for getting rid of PlayStation Home because, dude, we got freaking what is it? What are the Atom something, and we got one other one on PSN. I mean, from PSN, and dude, those things suck.
They really did.
Wait, what was it? You said PS Home?
PlayStation Home, yeah.
I don't think I haven't heard of that. I think I got my PS4.
I've played it before.
PlayStation Home is equal to pretty much the PS thing where you can play like a shit ton of PS1 games and PS2 era type of games and shit like that.
Oh.
On the other hand, although it's just another Tuesday for some things like Xbox Live, the tempo ban was mostly called for because the guy really did call people a bunch of N-words and other F-words, but
I think he should be banned from online, but I really don't think that all your games should be taken away. I really do.
Yeah, I'm with DC on this. I think you should be. I don't think all your games should be taken away, but something should happen.
Yeah. The tempo ban.
Hang on. What happened to the you're banned from 99999 or you're banned for your pretty much playing on the network access until further notice? Remember to that one.
They came to California.
That's a permaban. Also, I also thought the tempo ban was called for. But what was not called for is him losing all his digital games.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Nicole, you posted something in the Skype. I have no idea what it is. Something about Young Thug.
That was like
oh, yeah. we were talking earlier about both Reggie Fils-Aimé and Doug Bowser, and she happened to have found the lyrics of that song.
I'm
Yeah.
still surprised there is a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not bring that up until after the show. Speaking of which, we're down to the last topic. And although it's also some silly news, it's also YouTuber related news. However, this is far too good to be placed first.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we'll end this on a very fun note.
Alright, let's get into it.
So, how many of you guys have heard of Keys in the Eye?
Okay, what in the eye?
Keys in the Eye,
He's
the virtual
Kizuna.
YouTuber.
Kizuna, Japanese virtual YouTuber.
Oh, I think I have.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Well, about her, she somehow ended up striking a deal with Azur Lane, the mobile game Azur Lane, and is now starring in a collaboration alongside them.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. Not only that she ended up getting a trailer for the upcoming event, she also has four ships total, all of herself. All of herself, including her Super Gamer appearance, her normal appearance, an anniversary appearance, and an elegant appearance, which is an amped up version of her normal appearance. My apologies.
Okay.
Thank God I'm
Congratulations.
California, or I'd be in jail for misgendering her accidentally.
Ooh.
Anyway, it's gonna start next Friday. However, it looks pretty fun to me. Even though you're gonna have a whole fleet of nothing but keys in the eye. But that's if you have enough resources for her in the first place. What do you guys think of this?
In the moral of the story, you're pretty much telling me that a YouTuber has struck a deal with a mobile game company to get most of her stuff done, with pretty much both for multiple appearances of her, but more likely is pretty much her striking a deal with a mobile gaming app, where she's gonna have like multiple things inside that app based on her appearance and stuff like that. And like I said all night, and I said before, good for her. If you ask, am I jealous? Fuck yeah, I'm jealous. But I here nor there. But
No idea how are we gonna do this with tonight's podcast. No idea at all. We'll have to come up with our own appearances.
He's a knight. He's attacking people with a microphone sword.
Or we'll have all of the swords designed, or have all our swords designed in our other visual right now. Nicole, what are your thoughts on this?
No, I was about to question Suko on when he said beating people with a microphone sword. I'm like, bruh, really? Microphone sword? Really? Microphone sword?
Podcast.
Yeah. It probably represents more of a staff than a sword as of right now. But
staff makes wizard.
ooh,
I could replicate it into a sword if I decide to make make a sword banner representing representing the all one, just like I did for the Night's Podcast logo as you're seeing right here.
That's the shield.
Mm-hmm. And all of those are shields.
Nick Fury, call us.
Yeah. DC, what are your further thoughts on this? On the Kizuna Eye Azur Lane collaboration.
Bro, that fat ass burger got me sleep. Oh wait.
What?
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, good for her. I don't know if we're still on the exact same topic or any other different topics. I'm just saying that the only mobile games I've been playing is you know. Let's take a break. Anybody playing any mobile games that you're playing? Because the only mobile games I've been playing is besides the Switch, if I'm talking about my phone, is I've been playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I should hop up on there. It's actually quite fun.
I kind of want to play that.
What?
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'd like to give that one a try.
Oh shit!
But
yeah.
my
Sorry, I was about to say I got Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the Japanese and the English. I got Duel Links. I got Dragon Ball Legends. I fucking hate Dragon Ball Legends, but that's no here, no there. And I also got a game called Galaga Wars, and it's actually pretty neat.
Me, I don't really have anything. I'm still playing Marvel Strike Force. I'm not paying for anything with real money. That's dumb.
I tried Grand Blue Fantasy and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, but I fell off on them both because they weren't that much for me. However, my main games were both the NA and JP version of Fate Grand Order, Fire Emblem Heroes, and Azur Lane, which I'm having the most fun for.
I've heard of those.
And Epic, if you're listening, yes, I have played Fire Emblem Heroes, and I had that on my phone. I was playing it for a little while. Do I think the combat is dull and repetitive? Yes, but it was alright. I can tell it was a really big gacha game, and I could tell a gacha game when it's a gacha game. It was fine for the most part. It's just the fact that I'm not that engrossed into the Fire Emblem world. So when I got Lynn and I got Roy and I got Marth, I just like deuces. I'm done with this game. I dropped it, deleted my game, and like I'm good. I got my characters. Just to see forget my characters. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just
So
like
far,
I got.
So far, the gacha's been treating me well, except for some people that I love. As of right now, it won't give me either version of Jenny, and that's messed up.
That is messed up. By the way, you folks at home, if you're gonna get a gacha game, please, and I mean please, do not spend any money. I spent some money on my game. Even though I'm being a hypocrite right now, do not spend any money on the gacha game because that's it. It's in their name, gacha. When they gacha money, then you're gonna be gacha broke in a little bit because you're gonna be wanting to spend your money because you want that character. You probably want that most fan favorite character. Like my weakness is Dragon Ball Z. I know I'm playing a gacha game about Dragon Ball Z. I know it's a scam, but the only reason I keep coming back because I want that fucking Gogeta Blue. If they don't give me Gogeta Blue, I'm gonna set that game on fire. But it's just me.
Yeah, even if you love the character, whatever you do, please be careful about spending money on gacha games.
That's how they get you.
Yeah,
they rub your favorite character in your face.
There's
like
there's no shortage of horror stories that go on with that one. I still remember that time some poor soul spent over 1,000 quartz for Skaha and didn't get her.
Here's how gacha games work if you don't even play a gacha game. It's like your best friend sets you up on the date, and it's like a 1 in 10 that she's going to be hot or he's going to be hot. So it's pretty much like that, going on a blind date, and then you have to pray to the gods that you're gotten either in common or you're match up with that date. Because if they come in looking in drab clothes, looking like the halfway dead, zombie-ish, walking, cripple-legged, like, oh, what's your name? Yeah, I think we got it, bro.
Do what I would do if that ever happens. Try to hide. But for a game, I can't help you with that.
Hey, bro, I told you, wasn't my girlfriend, best friend, cousin hot? No, I'm about to beat your ass just because of that.
If someone said that to me, like your girlfriend's best friend's cousin's second brother, twice removed, like what?
This is why I meet
Yeah.
strangers. This is why I talk to strangers.
Yikes. Also, I almost forgot. Some more than others are fine if you're completely free to play. Others aren't that friendly at all. For example, for Azur Lane, they give some of their super rares for free, including their mascot and my waifu Enterprise, which the streamers are seeing right now. Some actually do that, while others just don't.
Yeah, but more of the story, all this is, yeah, for gacha games, please be careful with these gacha games. They are designed in every way, shape, or form to take your money. The games are designed to be unfair, so they can like pressure you into buying, more things to get you to spending. It is gambling. You will get a gambling edition just by trying to get the characters you want. You try to hold your tongue and save your money and do not spend the money if you need it. If you don't need it, if you have money to spend, and you want to, throw it here to just to try to support the game, support the people, then I guess, yeah. But if you know you can't really spend money like that, and you're playing a gacha game and you really want that character, don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't.
My game makes me mad because I need character shards to unlock the character.
Yikes!
It was like if you spend $30, we'll give you 50 character shards on War Machine. Like
it's like college, or it's like the government. They like to drain you dry. When you have nothing. Hey, you want to sign your life over? You got no choice, but here you go.
And they'll definitely screw you over if you end up meeting certain conditions.
And
like either gain general married or common.
The person you're pulling.
Like either gain general married or common law married, and they'll seriously rail you for that there.
Mm-hmm. I spent 1,000.
Especially once you get divorce raped, that'll be seriously horrible.
Listen, James. I spent 1,000 dragon stones just to try to pull Khajiit Blue. I still couldn't pull him. And it takes like 50 for a multi-summon. And the multi-summons are guaranteed SSRs.
Oh, that's just nasty. Aside the guaranteed SSRs, that's just nasty.
Guaranteed SSRs spent over 1,000 dragon stones. I was about to say Chrono Crystals. That's Dragon Ball Legends. That's even worse. And I was just like, bro, if I can't pull them, this game's bullshit. And it is bullshit. Welcome to gacha games.
I wonder how this conversation would go if you describe this to someone that doesn't play video games.
Like I said, pretty much.
It'll sound like you're talking another language to them.
No, like I said, I told them it's like pretty much having your best friend set you up with a girl that you don't know, and then you have to pray to God that girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, that significant other that you want to be is hot, or at least good enough for you. Because human standards are pretty high, by the way.
Yeah. Extremely high, in fact.
Gotta look good, you gotta have a good job, you gotta be good, you gotta have a good smile.
Mm-hmm. If you want all of that, you might as well make one.
And that's why some people have been getting love dolls instead.
That's why mans get waifus, because they know they ain't gonna get a wife. I'm just kidding. Don't quote me. I'll let this be too much of the sound today.
Yeah, some people are actually fine with that one.
It's not so bad being alone. I can tell you that one.
Can't shame those who don't care. Me being one of them. Now we've reached the end. We've reached the end of the show. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye?
time is near. I have been absent for this podcast, but I'm trying to get some videos together. I had like 2-3 videos in the pipeline, and I took all night editing. But I'm gonna scrap them because I have my face showing, and I don't want my face showing because I look fucking terrible. So I'm gonna have to start back from scratch. Thanks everybody. Thanks.
I'm gonna have to restart with my blog here because I had a semi-outage normally, and thankfully it didn't affect last podcast, but it affected a lot of other areas, including my own blog, sadly. So I'm gonna have to do a fresh start from there. Especially since that last one, which was the April Fool's prank. Other than that,
April Fool's
I hope
prank should have
things are
been
going
like.
well.
April Fool's prank should have been like, I'm about to review Pocono Pika. Pocono Pika. That should have been your April Fool's prank. You'd be like, hey, I'm going to review this, but not really review it. And that's why Blue Dragon is my favorite game. I mean anime. I mean cartoon / monster creator. Huh?
Blue Dragon. I don't think the Blue Dragon anime
That's
was that
seriously
good.
bad news. I thankfully heard of far worse, but thankfully, let's all not.
Yeah, do not review. I wouldn't review Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon, it's alright. I give it like a 7 out of the whole series because I watched the whole series. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's fantastic either.
The video game's
Thanks
better.
to Toriyama.
The video game's way better.
Yeah.
Actually, I played the video games. The video games was actually trash to me, but that's probably just not my type of shtick. That's it.
Nicole, any final thoughts of what we just went through before signing out?
No, not really.
All right, let's get into these outros. Starting with DC.
Superstar DC, like I said, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, all that stuff. I'm getting my Twitch schedule together to start streaming on certain days. I'm getting a YouTube recording schedule so I can put out some videos. I'm getting everything together. Just gotta wait.
Nicole.
This is your lovable Hispanic Nicole San Diego. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Suko.
This is Suko here. We'll see you again next week. Hope you have a nice rest of your weekend.
And this has been Master Menos of Absolute Destiny Whatever, filling in for the big boss of the podcast, Epic Steve.
Our lovable ringleader.
Yeah, and we wish him well.
I'm Ben Bovalier, and I get the big bucks, and I'm out. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, that's totally not Ben.
No worry, I am Ben. I'm giving everybody big bucks.
Just me, I need big bucks. I need
some sleep.
This has been the Night's Podcast, Season 3, Episode 2. Until next time, be seeing ya.
Bye. Oh, wait, that's Nicole's thing. Later.